Numero dos, based on Crisis, or is that Crackdown? Is that logo treatment on Xbox and PS5? So maybe not. World premiere.
All right, let's turn back time.
Okay,
Back
Kiwi,
in
see what you got.
2017, we announced Witchfire at the
See
Game
what you
Awards.
got, kid.
Almost
Kills.
5 years later, I am so excited that the team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too after you see this.
All right, now that you mention it. Big fan of nice pistol. Magic. Tank statuses. Makes it easier to shatter. Okay, let's level with you, friends. All right, so what happened today? today. See, again, the plan was to show up to the theater and check this, watch this on the IMAX screen. Now, the option is still available as it's not too late, but you know, life happens. I gotta take care of my things. So no, I was not able to make that. I'm a little bummed out. I'm gonna be real with you. A little bummed out, but it is what it is. Regardless, I had a pretty decent setup going on. I wasn't too sure if it was gonna be able to handle the live stream. So there's that
Okay,
to
next
worry
up
about.
comes an ambitious new game from a new
could say that
independent
it worked out
studio
for the
in
best.
Europe, starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
But either way, we're here. I'm here, making it happen and have a good time. So let's just enjoy what is going on.
Officer
what they're
Taylor,
making,
Medlog
and what we have
29.
for the future. So Red Green Street,
Today,
Red Green Street. I feel like going red today. Why not? Why
I
not?
can't believe what I saw.
What'd you see, bro? Talk to me. Talk to me, boo. Keep it a little bit flashy.
Solis, everything okay in there?
Zenbu Dajobu. But yeah, it's a bit of a bummer because I was down to jump and go for it. But he can't win them all. And like I said, a part of me just does want to go for it. Like a part of me does want to just go over and drive and make it. But then that'd leave you guys at the loop because I'm not sufficiently ready to go. So it's a bit of a bummer on my end that I wasn't ready for this. I could have done it. I feel like I was just close to doing
Something
it.
is going on here,
But I messed up. That's on me.
and I need to find out what it is.
I apologize, y'all. I apologize. Troy Baker, Roger Clark, Julia Brown, Fort Souls, little Chinese game. That's what count. That's Chinese.
That's something brand new, and look who it is.
What is
Troy and Roger in person.
Oh, no.
Guys, this is so fun. The fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I got to ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solace. And it's
good.
the epicenter of this mystery that we'll
he still looks
discover and
like a Troy
uncover as
Baker,
we go
just,
through the
you know,
game. And of
older.
course,
You can
my
see in his
character will
eyes.
be at times in opposition
It is
with
right.
Roger's character.
The battle we've been
Hello,
waiting
Roger.
to see.
Everyone's yeah. Oh man,
Yeah,
we
we're
can't
gonna
wait to show you what
spruce
we've
things
been
up a
working
little
on.
bit.
And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's so great that you're in another game. I mean, it's feeling like this is your first game since Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while, and I play a character by the name of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer on a remote Martian mining post.
Okay.
His job is to make sure that none of the equipment breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other and their orbits around the sun. So help is not a simple call away.
I gotta ask. I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder. It's a new team, right? Independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, like, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, I mean, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic, and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between like the AAA studios and the indie studios or the AAA studios. And so just like anybody else, we got reached out. James Tinsdale with this brand new studio said, we'd like for you to consider being a part of this game. And he walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And in the very beginning, he said, we want this to feel, it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon. And I was like, sign me up. I'm into that, absolutely.
And full like performance capture and everything.
Ah,
right?
yeah.
Absolutely. New studio, brand new energy, and of course, I get to work with one of the best of the business.
And me.
I get the privilege
Who's the other
of getting to see this guy and watch him in action. I love to work, and I love the challenges and all the new innovations that this medium provides to performers. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. I think it's going to knock
Yeah, I
your
guess I've
socks
seen
off.
some of the behind the scenes and the performance capture, Unreal Engine 5. I mean, it looks absolutely phenomenal. Can you give us a hint about the gameplay? Like, what are we going to do in this game?
Yeah, the verbs are always important. So we're going to let the game speak for itself. We'll be showing you more later on. But this is a game where you as the player, you're going to be exploring, you're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can. It was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down. We said, these are who our characters are. And he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program. It was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight. And about halfway through it, I started tuning him out. And I was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you can. You will. And it's going to be glorious.
We did.
And we
It's
did.
like a dance. It was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
big,
excited.
big
Love
stunts. I mean, this is so cool to see. It's an independent studio doing this, teaming up with you guys. We can't wait to see more. Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us here.
Happy to be here.
Thank you.
All right, appreciate it very much, guys. All right, well, next up, keeping up with the space theme, it's time to world premiere a very exciting new game, which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going to grab you.
If I started streaming
We're so
like
honored to debut.
a couple of the Twitch guys that I really like, and they did background commentary, would that be like cool, or is that kind of like dicking around and calling their or taking their product or something? Because like it's just me, but that'd be cool. And I feel like they have more of a better able chance to wittily like ramble between each other, which I think I got it, but it's obviously a group of 5/4 would be a lot more entertaining than just one dude, unless but yeah, I don't want to do that because I feel like it'd be like taking and stealing, unless it's like all up for grabs or like what is it called? Oh shit, we got Terminators. Oh my god, we got Terminators. It's fair use or whatever. That'd be cool. But I'm just gonna let it roll. And yeah, so the idea of doing this in the theater was that we'd be able to get the roar of the crowd in the background for like good moments. But honestly, like I'm McChillin. I don't. Oh man, I really wish I could see. Oh, there's trouble coming up. Oh no. Chinese bears. This is some Five Nights at Freddy's shit mixed in with like Metal Gear routine. Yeah, that does not look bad. Oh, Xbox only. Xbox Game Pass. Okay. I'll give you one. I'll give you
Doesn't
one.
that look great? That was Routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago
Mike.
and is now
Yeah, guys,
officially
it looks
back.
so
I can't
cool.
wait
I
to
like
see
it.
more. Now it's time to check in with a very special guest who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently
Organize it
Fortnite as the Foundation. Dwayne
Laruka.
Johnson, welcome to
Laruka.
Summer Game Fest. How are you?
Welcome.
What's up, everybody? And what's up, Jeff? And what is up to the Summer Game Fest audiences live streaming right now around the world?
You got it,
and
baby.
everybody inside
Got
the
you, bro.
epic IMAX theater.
I got you.
Dwayne Johnson here, coming at you.
Dude,
from
come
my
on.
Iron Paradise,
Come
the very
on.
hot
You're gonna
and
call me
sweaty
out on the Iron Theater,
and smelly Iron Paradise,
on.
powered by, of course, Zoa
Hey,
Energy,
cool how long
the
this
number
thing
one
goes.
fastest growing
Zoa.
energy drink
Oh, look
in
at
the
this kid.
game.
We got
You guys
sponsored
know
for
me by a lot of nicknames. The Rock, La
Yeah, got
Roca in
sponsored, boy.
Spanish, Uncle
Roca.
Handsome, sexiest man alive,
Hey,
big
that was
drink
2020.
energy. Always room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering, and I deliver them often. You guys also know me as the greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation. And I got to tell you guys, number one, thank you so much for the crazy response of me becoming the Foundation, but also I got to say that, I've had such a pleasure working with Epic Games and the teams over there, and we cannot wait to show you what we have in store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam.
Oh, yeah.
Black Adam, as millions of you know around the world who know
I
the
just
Black
saw the
Adam
little
mythology,
commercial. I was like,
he is
it's like-
ruthless, he is unstoppable. And for those who don't, I always like to say a quick tutorial is this. Black
Get
Adam has
down.
the powers of Superman, but the only difference, well, there's a few differences, but one of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's, one of his superpowers, is magic. So you do the math. October 21st, I cannot wait for you guys to see Black Adam around the world in theaters only. And you guys will finally see the hierarchy of power in the DC universe change. It has been an honor to become Black Adam, and it is a role that's in my DNA and that I was born to play. I was born to play the Man in Black, and I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 21st. So until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay focused, keep having fun, keep kicking ass,
There you go.
enjoy your gaming, and I'll see you down the road. This
Sounds
is Black
good.
Adam.
Sounds good, buddy. Summer
Black
Game
Adam.
Fest.
What have your powers ever given to you?
Yeah, it's way too late.
Nothing but heartache.
That would have been cool.
I was a slave until I died.
Like shit like this. I
Then
think
I was
this is why
reborn
they
a
would
god.
show the hit on that.
Now,
But damn,
I
what a
kneel
bummer.
before no one. You can be the destroyer of this world. Or you can be its savior.
Only have 8. Oh wow, that's fast.
That's up to you.
Did he just catch a rocket? An hour and a half into already. Oof. At this point in time, Steve says that the show and the whole thing an hour and a half Interesting how much you can time is more work. This is in line with your 2 hours. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was hoping by 11 I can still make it. But, wow, what a bummer, man. Yeah, it's one of those, like, it's one of those FOMO moments. FOMO, because my worst fear is that they're gonna have a like a cool poster dedicated to the IMAX screens, and I'm not picking one up. You know? That's where I'm at. Outriders. Very cool. Okay. Honey. Season 3, September 3rd. Oh, Fall Guys? Fall Guys.
Take and shake, get up and go. Go. Get up and go. Say what? Straight out the tub. I'm so fresh like rubber dub. Say what? Beat like a drum. Listen like bubba dum bum. Say coming in right on the tempo, mix it all up. Say yeah, I'm the boss. Win it like ha ha ha. Get up and go.
That was so fun to see Courage and Ray in that Fall Guys piece, and you can play and download Fall Guys for free starting June 21st across all platforms, including Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. All right, back to another new game announcement. We're going to announce a brand new game and universe from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
Cool. Back. They're a little okay. I have a group of people that I'm in with, but they're a little behind, so I'm gonna try to keep their voices in my head.
This is Command. Storm's at your back. Here for extraction.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan.
I saw a guy
See you soon.
impersonate Wilbur
Over.
Godfrey, which I'm kind of conflicted with, but I appreciate the hustle.
Okay, hurry.
Okay. What do you got? What you got? Record 2.0? Are they finally gonna make it? Not that I want a 2.0, but more of a.
Now we're talking.
I heard the first one was not great, so we'll see. This might be Xbox's year to
Command,
come back around. Straight
may
up,
be onto
straight up.
something.
Because they've been dropping the ball so hard, but if they come around and have to do stuff right and not delay their shit and know how to make a game, have it for the past X amount of years.
I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it.
What is that,
Mission
like
accomplished.
the shield of somebody or some kind of a hero? Oh no.
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
But again, that's the sad part about watching Xbox.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming. And hell's coming with it.
I'm having Dragon or Scalebound. I'm having Scalebound flashbacks, which is to say that fuck Xbox. Best for last.
There you have it. Tim, congratulations. Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details. So, first of all, congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new franchise. What is a Stormgate, though?
All right, so Stormgates are portals that open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
Okay. And we saw some hints of some you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. Tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Yeah, we're unveiling our first 2 factions today, but there will be more. So the Human Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that intro cinematic, and then also the Infernal Hosts, who are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
That means a lot to me, dude.
I think
that means a lot.
One thing everyone wants to know about, especially your background pedigree of the team,
really dope.
where do you want to push the RTS genre?
Really
it's something we've all loved for decades, but opportunity for a lot of innovation. I know you're going to show us, I think, some hints of where you're going to go image-wise with the actual gameplay made in Unreal Engine, but any sense of what you want to do for the gameplay in this game?
Absolutely. But the first thing I want to say is we are very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS. Where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that. Just to lower that barrier to entry to get players in. But we're also really trying to be a lot more social. So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op, and we've even got 3 versus 3 for competitive multiplayer. But of course, we've also still got 1v1 competitive.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first kind of work-in-progress images from the game, right?
Yeah, these are still very much being worked on, but some shots of actual assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
Wow. Well, I love it. 2023, you said, for the beta, so people can sign up now, get ready. And I'm just so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background and what you did, at Blizzard and StarCraft. We're so excited about this team, Frost Giant. Thank you so much for giving us your announcement today on Summer Game Fest.
Thank you so much for having us here. Really grateful.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant, Stormgate, keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited to share with you. Highwater. Check this one out.
They're saying Sony.
Good morning, Highwater dwellers. Highwater Pirate Radio, keeping you in the know
Sony
with
helped them
Alphaville.
because they showed off that.
Alphaville authorities continue to
before,
deny false rumors that Alphaville elites
decent.
are planning to evacuate to
compared
Mars.
to
True or
this,
not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world
this
ended
compared to
on a
the
Sunday.
Sony showcase last week is bombing. Is what people are talking about. Interesting. It's okay.
Kids clamored in the park.
Showing gameplay.
No one suspected the coming dark. The wave was coming, but the sky was clear. I let it wash over me. Swept away, swept away, swept away without fear. Swept away, swept away, swept away without fear. The world ended on a sunny day. Boys and girls are surfing in the bay. Children clamored in the park. No one suspected the coming.
All right, I'm dying.
What a breathtaking trailer. Highwater is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict, and hope to be able to share your work at a future show.
That's rough. Yeah, that's pretty rough.
All right, our next game is an official selection of the Tribeca Games
Arcadia.
Festival. It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular, you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow. That dream is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia.
Oh, yeah, no, they don't know what's going on.
A 43-square-mile metropolis where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and comfort.
Okay. You got me going.
Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform.
Oh, no.
American Arcadia.
Oh, no. We're getting there.
Control.
Oh, no.
Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
Oh, and there's this one guy doing other shit. This is kind of interesting. It's a puzzle game.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances.
Oh, they're behind I am.
Trevor.
It is what it is.
Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
Oh, there's teamwork. Hey, this looks kind of interesting. That's a good story. Yeah.
Apparently, we've made it to the beach. Next up is a sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's Trouble in Paradise, and watch out, you don't want to get bitten. After
Dead
many
Island.
years of rumors,
remake.
we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
Dead Island 2? Or, yeah, Dead Island. So where you got Breaking Light or Dawn Light or whatever. Dead by Daylight. Oh, yeah. I remember this. The first time the guy got bitten off. Oh, no. Dead Rising. Explosion. Oh, Boat Simulator. Boat Simulator 2. No. Oh, she got figuring it. The multiplayer doesn't work. Massive multiplayer online Boat Simulator. Multiple boats all out. No, it's not Dead Island. You get it in the head. It's oh! Kimoy! Boat Simulator 3? Oh, I thought they were 2.
There you have it. That was Goat Simulator 3, and it's coming later this year to the Epic Games Store. Now, last year, Marvel and 2K announced Marvel's Midnight Suns, a tactical RPG from Firaxis Games, the studio behind XCOM and Civilizations. Heroes from the Avengers and X-Men crossover
Here we go, baby.
with
This is
supernatural
something.
ones like Blade and
Looking
Ghost
legit,
Rider
looking legit.
for battle
What you got,
against
baby?
Lilith, the mother
what you
of
got.
demons. Today,
Power of
we've
the
got to
Nuns.
look at some new folks set to join the battle.
Let's do it. So it is like a Ultimate Alliance, but with demo. It looks good. Whoa, Master of Puppets.
No hope under your watch.
Oh shit! It's an art. It's like it's a real-time strategy, so it's a little bit different. But I'm looking into it. Venom. They're asking for Morbius DLC. Oh my gosh, it's Venom. Look at this guy go. That looks fucking cool. Surrender your pain.
I will make you whole once more.
something trying to take his power. Oh, but he doesn't like fire. Yeah, he doesn't like fire. Oh no! Venom! It's Wolverine. It's Wolverine. Oh, Venom.
Mother won't hurt you.
Oh no! Come on! Oh no! Oh shit! He's Morbin. Oh, it's Spider-Man! Woo!
Typical Parker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
Oh fuck! Of course you got the Spider-Man. You got this. Yeah, dude. Okay. Blade weapons. Oh, that could be one. Yeah. Ghost Rider. Oh, that looks dope. I want to go. That's the main bad person, and then Venom's coming out. Oh, Steppenwolf. That's the order from Thanos, and that's Venom. Okay. Oh shit, Venom is pretty hard. Oh, they got a Hulk. They got a motherfucking Hulk. That's sick. Doctor Strange Defender skin. Oh yeah. Doctor Strange from the other universe.
Counting on you again, old friend.
Oh, the bell.
2, 1. That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
Nice.
That was Midnight
Ooh,
Suns,
Cuphead,
and
bro.
now we're moving
Cuphead.
on to
There
the
you
wonderful
go.
world of Cuphead, the delicious last course.
What?
Can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away from playing the delicious last course DLC. You see how they did that for
Delicioso.
Cuphead?
Last
Joining me
course.
now is Maya Maldenhauer from Studio MDHR. So first of all, Maya, it's really coming?
It's really coming
really
June
coming.
30th on all major platforms. We are thrilled.
Well, I'm so thrilled, too, that I think all the fans can't believe that this is here. And I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy. I can't. People are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up, obviously, the gameplay. It's difficult, as we would expect, but the visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course our new playable character, Miss Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new territory, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's our
Talking
biggest
about
island
Steam
yet.
Deck,
Supersized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something for people.
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Thanks, Smile.
Some shiny ass pants. That's all I'll say about that. She has a spread shot. Very cool. It's challenge. That's cool. That's cute. Oh wow. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty dope. Concentration on this. Dodge roll. Let's go. This looks great. The Arctic Aurora in the background. Oh, there you go. Special on Oh, really? It looks good. It looks real good. That was professional gameplay right there. Holy shit.
Now, if you want even more Cuphead, and who doesn't, tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix's Geeked Week, which will include new show and game announcements.
look at that.
It streams
Netflix's
at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with IM8-Bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to Marketing. Tomorrow after Geeked Week, there is the Epic Game Store
like 30
Showcase at
minutes out.
11 a.m.
It's 12:30
Pacific,
right
2
now,
p.m.
so they're
Eastern,
probably
with
still
news on
working
Rocket League and the Tribeca Game Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase
Sunday.
with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have some exciting news for Nintendo Switch and PC
Sunday.
fans about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
That sounds cool. Neon White. Sounds like the shit I done. Oh my gosh, it looks good. 20 demons, neon demons. This looks good. What the hell? I was thinking standard crappy like RPG.
Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work.
Steve Bloom,
I'm finding it
Cowboy
hard to believe we're
Bebop,
in
Spike
heaven.
Siegel. This looks good. Oh my god.
Got 10 days here.
Oh
You
yeah.
day, you
That's
mission
very
from
Japanese.
Almighty.
You think you can win me over by showering me with gifts? Good thinking.
Yeah, it is. Sleep level. Coming out today. Oh, in a week. This looks good. Neon White. Pre-order and Steam. Oh, Switch and Steam. I think I'm gonna have to go Switch on that one.
We've shown you
but
lots
it'd
of
be fun
games
to
today
play it
made by
on
huge
PC,
teams.
right? That
Now
you
it's
can
time
stream
for a
that?
game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life.
Midnight
Let's
Fight
take a look.
Express.
You know the saying, get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel. Well, it's time, partner. Time to rise up. Together.
Rise up. Yeah. Second half of the game show has been a little bit more interesting. Just throwing it out there. This looks cool. Oh, this was by one guy.
It's happening. The big guy's actually going through with it. While I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs, had the stink of corruption all over me. And you know who put it there? Nah, not him. Me.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I ain't wearing
See
it
that
anymore.
knife combo?
And neither are you. Tonight, we wash this whole damn city down.
Nice. Co-writer Destiny 2. Stuntman of God of War. This looks good. The soundtrack is hot too. Hell yeah. Midnight Fight Express. That looks so good. Hell yeah. Let's do this.
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a
Yay.
PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home, and that's one of them. Check it out. All right, joining me now is Megan from Digital Extremes to talk all things Warframe. Megan, how you doing?
We totally
I'm
are
so
saving
good.
the
My
PlayStation
fellow
stuff for the end.
Canadian.
I know. We got a lot. We just happen to always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't
We
know
have
how
a
that works
connection.
out,
It's
right?
okay.
We do. Well, we have a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years. And I know right now, anyone watching on Twitch for more than 30 minutes, this show is going to get a special Twitch drop, right?
That's right. I already have seen people
Hey.
getting it, so
Yes.
it's
We getting
very
something.
exciting. She's right there, loud and proud. Protea, 30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take over
Oh.
your special events category, but she is there and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
No, Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done incredible things with the game. And I know you have TennoCon coming up in July, which is your big kind of event of the year to reveal what's next. What can you tell us?
Well, I can't tell too much,
Yeah.
but yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the
Yeah.
digital items for it, so you can get
Why
some
is there
in-game
no
goodies, some
Sega
really
or
cool
Atlas
cosmetics,
or-
some merch, all that really
Ooh,
great
nice,
stuff went
really
live today. But of course, the reason I'm here is to, you know, kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our
you at?
big
Where you
reveal
at?
of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tunnel Live is going to show.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're going to get your first look at the Duviri Paradox.
Finally,
I know it's been a couple of years, but Duviri Paradox is going to be what Tunnel Live is all about, and I'm so happy. The team worked really hard on the teaser you're about to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game Fest. Let's take a look at that right now.
My child, my friend. What was done is done. New dangers, new choices await us now. For now, dream of who we were and of who we have become.
Next, it's time for a new look at Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming open-world space RPG. Yeah, a lot of space today from Genshin Impact studio Hoyoverse across mobile and PC. This studio continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic realm players will be able to explore.
Oh, I saw something cool. Saw some anime shit.
Anime!
Yay! Hoyo.
Listen. You are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here. None of that matters.
Oh my gosh, is this good?
In the near future, you will encounter many perils.
Is this straight up
You will meet companions who treat you like family and embark on unimaginable adventures.
What's the game? Fuck, I can't think. Cry Games. Is it like this next version of that one game?
Remember what you feel in this moment. As long as you know in your heart where you're heading, you will arrive at the end of the story.
Tea time. What's the game called? Genshin Impact. Oh, that's hot. Genshin Impact is like the next version of Genshin style. Honkai Star Rail. Okay.
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests.
There you go.
Welcome aboard the Xianzhou Lapu.
That looks pretty damn cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fairly
And
interested.
that's
Oh,
not
look
all
at that
from Hoyoverse.
picture
Today, I'm
art.
excited to introduce
Z.
you to Zenless Zone Zero, their
No
next
way.
major new IP. It's a
No
futuristic urban action game. I have to say,
Action,
I'm blown
okay.
away by what I've seen so far. It
I was
was announced a
hoping it was
couple
like a
weeks ago,
racing
and it has
type
the
of-
detail
That
of
looks
Genshin
sick.
Impact with a fast-paced
Genshin
action
Impact.
style.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it is
Here
the same
the
company.
world premiere of a brand new look
Wow.
at
These guys
Zenless's
are
notable
stepping it up.
characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
World of Danger. These guys are stepping it up. It looks great. Can't do it. Hey. Oh, that's fire. Look at that girl. See.
ターゲット排除。
Hey, that's so sorry. It kind of reminds me of Ruby, like a futuristic, because they had a lot of futuristic stuff in Ruby. I got like straight dope. Yeah, I'd want that as like a Grey Wolf. Zenless Zero Zone. What you got, kid? Quiz time. Hi. Yo, this looks fire. I'd be about it.
One of my favorite reveals last year was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's nearing the end of development, and the team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps until now.
Play as Casey Jones. Let's do it. Wow. Yeah, I knew it. Hell yeah. This looks so much more and more like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and I love it. It's gonna be great. Sports guy. Good. If anybody really wants to like get on this, dude, I promise I will open up the game lobbies and I will play four players. What? I take it back. I'll play 6 players. Holy shit. Go. That's so good. This looks so good. Donatello, my boy. My favorite turtle. 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now? 2 weeks from now. Holy shit! Yeah, we're definitely getting into the harder shit now. See, I could have made it to diamond. Feels like a teamwork between like graphics. Super people, finally. Oh, Amplitude and Sega. What you got, kid? What you got, Sega? 64 crystal blast. Ooh, that's that. Nice. Ink gun water. That's cool. Civilization. Humankind, cultures of Latin America. That's very cool. Aztecs. Right. Oh wow. Samurais and oh, look at this. I remember. She's like, I remember.
How far will you push humankind?
Nice. Noise. That's a lot. That's a lot. That'd be fun, but there's no time for that. We got enough shit to deal with on the real side.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern era. One Piece is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, and Bandai Namco is bringing the mega popular franchise back to video games with One Piece Odyssey. Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure. This trailer reveals the setting, a mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
Funny.
The Straw Hat Pirates journeying along the Grand Line.
見ろよ、あの島。でけえ塔がいっぱい立ってる。空に伸びてるあの光はなんだ。よし、面白そうだ。行ってみよう。
ちょっと待ってルフィ。変な形の積乱雲がすごい速度で増えてる。
こいつノックアップストリームだ。なんだありゃ。おい、落ちるぞ。任せろ、クードバースト。いけ、
立て直すわよ。
ちょっとなんだよこれ。させるかよ。
Oh yeah. Tony Stark's are low, someone buys one.
Filled with new encounters and hidden mysteries. Unravel the adventure that awaits in an Odyssey beyond imagination. One Piece Odyssey.
ここはあなたたちの記憶をもとに作られた世界よ。
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
Ringo.
Take my hand. You get one more chance to make things right.
That Monarch?
So that's our mission then, save the world.
Oh, this is Double Survivor, or Double Soul Hackers 2.
With so many new games featured across SGF events, you might be wondering how to plan for your summer gaming dreams. NerdWallet can help you find the smartest credit card to reward your gaming purchases at nerdwallet.com.
The Epic Mega Sale is going on right now. Save up to 75% off top PC titles with an additional 25% off eligible products. And it wouldn't be the Mega Sale without the free Games Vault, featuring Maneater. Be sure to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th. Tune into the Epic Games Store Twitch channel for our summer showcase on June 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We're taking a look at new announcements and updates from PC titles heading to the store this year and beyond.
So like, tell me how much I need to fucking buy it then. This is stupid. This is stupid. Alright, sorry. I'm getting really butthurt with fucking stupid ass I'm trying to buy it there. Because look, if you buy one right now, then you'll have by the time you're buying now when it's slowest, you'll be able to earn some onion. Fuck, man. It's only gonna go up from here, you know? We're getting all the new games and getting all this cool shit. Time. Only this fucking app lets me do it. I'm only salty because it's actually stupid if it doesn't want to let you do it. And normally it'd be super easy. Alright, there I go. Okay. That's my shirt. Hope you enjoyed my TED Talk. I still haven't even bought in any of the first ones, bro. Come on. Strikers, bro. Oh, you get
You're gonna get hit with the unexpected in Mario Strikers Battle League. In this no-holds-barred, soccer-ish sport, chaos reigns supreme. So prepare to do whatever it takes to claim victory. So much fun, it hurts. Mario Strikers Battle League, only on Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
I was like, are we getting commercials right now? I have those headphones.
My name is Carl and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat?
Yeah,
but what if you had to? In Metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down.
Serge.
So while headbanging isn't mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now on Steam, Xbox and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out and slay to the beat.
Fucking original badass. Kidding me? Dual wielding magnums? It's like Doom, but it looks good. Oh my god. Get a sword. That's all I needed. Blacklight archery so forward. Lamb of God, giant. System of a Down. Last one. Get him up. This is good. This is a really good trailer. This is how you promote your game. Face the music, that's dope. Metal Hellsinger. I'm looking forward to that. Funcom. Okay.
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as I mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Just trying to enjoy this Summer
for free.
Games Fest.
Next up, a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences where your every choice.
The Quarry, yeah, I've heard that one's coming out tomorrow.
At a camp in upstate
yeah,
New
people are looking
York.
forward to
Here's
it.
The first
it's
look
okay.
at the launch trailer.
It's supposed to be like
family is the most important thing in the world.
Actually, it's supposed to be the closest thing to Until Dawn, like the closest.
If your whole family, you know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of the well,
a lot of Supermassive coming out today. Good job,
hanging on the end of a rope. How can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't.
Damn, you can't. It's hard.
So you pull on that rope and you're just gonna fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them.
Oh shit!
And what's the point of that?
This is deep. This is deep.
What?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Oh, that's that one guy.
Murder,
Jaden's Justice Smith.
I think the whole
Detective
family
Pikachu.
is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue.
Oh yeah. So we're camping going.
Oh
no.
Who should I call?
911.
You mean 911? Who says 911?
It's not even right.
Goodbye,
It would be 900.
We gotta get out.
We'll bring the song from Zach Life Super Quick. Oh yeah.
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening, and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
That looks good. I'm not gonna lie. June 10th. Yep. Tomorrow.
Them's the rules, you noob.
Damn, you noob. All right.
Back at the Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in this procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So far, we've been doing all right. A lot of the duds were hitting in the first hour.
You're alone in the
realms.
I'm afraid. The portals
but it had a pretty good showing earlier. So I feel like they're saving the last of the good stuff towards the end of this showing, which is apparently 2 hours. 1:29 p.m. right now. So I really feel like the next 30 minutes or 15 minutes, last of those, will be like top-notch shit, Sony domain stuff. But we will see. We will see. It's you gotta speculate, keep your thoughts in check, and we'll see where we go from there. But I'm excited. We'll just have to see what happens.
Once you have realm cards, you
saw
can
Cup
activate
earlier.
the
That's pretty dope.
portal.
I saw a couple of new games that will get you some.
Foul
We will see, man.
things lurk in the interrealmic void, waiting to get in.
Oh, that's nasty.
Be ready
That's
with your
just nasty.
axe pick.
Craft realm says. Heal. Whoop.
If these shadows have offended, think but this,
Oh.
and
Sorry,
all
bro.
is mended.
Nightingale. Alright. Inflection Games, Level Infinite, and Unreal Engine. Alright, you got it. Level Infinite. Alright, come on. Give me a good one.
The Saints are
Saints
marching in on
Row.
August 23rd with the reboot of Saints Row that we
Saints
revealed
Row.
last year at Gamescom. And today, we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character. And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
Let's do it. That better be out today. Let's do it. I'm ready. I'll do it right now, guys.
You gotta do something to capture people's attention. So what do we build next?
This looks good. Oh, me. This looks good. Yeah, this looks good.
Yeah, I want all the power. I want all the power. I want all the power.
Oh, you're
We
the
are so
boss.
good at this.
That's awesome. That was Luffy. That was Luffy.
Challenge me. Got a pack on your back with a strap, can't relax, cause you know there's no guarantee. I ain't never got that's a fact, don't react to the task of the mass and the cavalry. Stay correct with your majesty. Savage, never kneel, never have defeated.
Seriously, this is perfect. Dinner and a show, baby.
From the roof, yeah. Cut them loose if they ain't gon' get the proof with you. If you're looking for the truth, mister, cash ain't grind, cause I got one thing to prove quicker.
Change your skin colors. Needs a little bit of everything. Shit. It's funny.
To the dark side of the moon, high speed chase, make your heart stop from the zoom. I saw paper, bizarre vibes in the room, top floor brawl, that's a far drop from the room. I want all the power, the money and
Rocking that mariachi style. I mean, I look good. It looks good. Oh, download now? Hey, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Come on. Come on. Let's get it. Let's download this shit right now. I'm ready. Alright, Epic. Good job. Good job.
Next, we've got an exclusive first look at extended gameplay of
I got you,
Warhammer
Chad. Hey,
40k
no problem,
Dark
buddy.
Tide,
Thank you very
Fat
much. I
Shark's
appreciate
follow-up
that.
to the critically
Just having
acclaimed
a good time
Vermintide
and
series.
seeing what
Dark Tide
happens
promises
and-
intense 4-player
We'll go
co-op
from
action
there, you know?
and terrifying enemy hordes to team up against. And it's out on September 13th for PC,
I mentioned
on
it
Steam,
earlier,
and
but the
exclusively
original
on
idea
console
was to go
on
to,
Xbox.
AMC and watch this in like an IMAX screening that we're doing, which sounds really good. But at the same time, I feel like
Manufacturer makes
I feel like I would have been bored in the first hour, and I'm worried that I wouldn't have had the right
So you're
resources
going to restore the Coven and hopefully save the day.
So in the long run, I feel like this was a better option.
Get in.
But part
Access
of me
the
will always
operations
feel like I
array
missed
and
out
use the
on
cryonic rods to flush the system.
But we'll see.
Preferably before something explodes.
Like, hey, you guys got any of those photos?
Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point.
This way! Move it!
The guard mechanic? See that? Guard mechanic? There's a block mechanic? Okay. So it's like a first person melee. Well, guns tend to turn me off sometimes, but it feels like they're being used minimally. It's pretty dope, man.
Set your data interrogators. If all goes well, we can unlock the system, prime the rods, and send them where they're needed.
Very gothical cyberpunk. That's cool. We got
That's the first part done. Get to the base of the Matrix bar and put those cryonic rods to work.
Oh yeah, that guy's with me. The guy's with me. They got team members. Could it either be a 4-player co-op or it could be like a 2-player? You just shot a lightning to that one guy's dome. That was pretty dope. Hey, hello. We have Warhammer. Oh shoot, I forgot this was Warhammer. This is not bad. This is pretty cool. If they make the
Bloober Team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today, they are ready to reveal their latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fear.
Layers of Fear, that's
Get
what I was
a
thinking.
dose of this.
Your fears will rise. So it's a sequel to Layers of Fears. Wow.
Someone once said insanity runs in our family. Let it run.
Oh shit. Oh shit. That's hard. That's fucking hard. I wouldn't want to marry that girl. Is that her? Okay. There's a piano.
They say it's a tale of sadness and guilt.
Fears
Of an
are layered.
artist trapped in a place beyond redemption.
What do you say?
This is a story of my fear, pain, and hatred, of the horror of my loneliness. And it is mine to tell.
Now I see it. All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way.
Shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have.
An empty shell cannot live forever. It cannot live at all.
I was trapped in this house.
created.
I break free.
Oh shit. She was created in a tube, and now she wants to kill herself. What? This looks intense. So look here.
This October, Gotham Knights arrives. Batman is dead, and it's up to the Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin to protect Gotham. To give us an exclusive new look, let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer Fleur Marty.
For Layers of Fear, if they are doing the first game but remastered and from the perspective of the girl who's actually the main bad person,
I'm Fleur
that's
Marty.
pretty cool.
I'm the executive producer on Gotham Knights. Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on one of our beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So I hope you enjoy the show.
I can
and
change the
stay
colors,
tuned.
but I'd rather not. Red is fun, you know what I mean? I have those lights. Blue.
I had nothing.
Blue for Sony, baby.
And then this city became my home.
That's Nightwing?
Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
Hey, I respect that. I can't believe we're finally getting it. It's been like 2-3 years. Incredible. America's finally getting to those levels of Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts, where we have to wait 10 years for one iteration. For the next.
No matter how hard we try, there's always more to do. And now, it's up to me.
Wait, yeah, he has a rat tail. He has a ponytail. What the fuck? I didn't know we were doing that.
Got time for a dance, Nightwing?
It's cool. This is cool.
I got this, Bruce.
Oh shit, that's fucking hard. That hits hard. Oh my gosh, that hits hard. Because at the end
That
of the
was
day,
Gotham Knights, and now we welcome.
They're only doing
look who
this
it
because
is.
they're
Neil
inspired by
Druckmann from
Bruce.
Naughty Dog, co-president of Naughty Dog. Great to have you with us, Neil. It's been an eventful day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans, and
Naughty Dog.
I think we jinxed ourselves.
Shit.
We were joking about last night, like, watch the assets leak. And
Naughty Dog.
Well, the good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots to share with people about all things at Naughty Dog. But first of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearly the 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Remake,
9 years
Last of
for
Us remake.
2 years
Here
for
you
Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters.
This is
and
how
this
bad they
journey in this
hurt
world
everyone's
mean
feelings
so
when
much
they
to them.
let Joe go.
And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2
let's
early
go.
this year
I'm
passed
ready.
a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units.
10 million
And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans.
It's called
It has allowed
money,
us to
and
grow
that's
as a
why we
studio,
make these
and now we
games.
can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Oh shit, multiple projects.
Multiple projects. Okay,
That's
very
dope.
interesting. So,
yes.
what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff. So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show.
Last of Us Factions.
But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger.
Gosh.
It's got a
my
story.
God.
The way we're telling that story is very
It's got a
unique to
story.
this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out.
San Francisco? San Francisco's the bridge.
And it's really cool. And it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Padnatti, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us, and you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year. So wait till next year to hear more about that one.
But San
Okay,
Francisco
well, very
Bridge, I
exciting
believe.
that this has
Unless-
evolved.
unless
I
that's
mean,
New York,
that
which I
concept
could
art
be
looks
wrong.
incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog's storytelling
But
fused
the
with
cities aren't that
multiplayer
tall,
live
so
game.
It's
at lower
something
cities,
special.
lower
We
buildings
can't wait
in
to
the
show
San
you.
Francisco area. Over
Okay,
here in
well,
the coast, we have
that's not
smaller
all. We
buildings.
also have something that
New
I've
York
been
would
reading
have
about on the internet
skyscrapers
every
all
day.
the
It
way.
feels like up in Calgary, they're filming the
And in Palm Trees,
Last of
Palm
Us
Trees,
show
California,
for HBO,
baby.
right?
San Francisco.
Yeah, so for the
Fractions.
past year,
Fractions
we've teamed
in
up
San
with Craig
Francisco.
Mazin of Chernobyl
Oh,
fame and
God, this is gonna be
HBO
awesome.
to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming, and
HBO showing,
it's
yep.
pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't
Pedro
help but feel
Pascal
emotional
as,
because
Joel.
not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game, and I just can't. I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
The entire series, last day of filming is
Last
tomorrow.
day of filming is
Wow.
tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of
Wow.
wrapping it all up. So it's pretty close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to the kind of collaboration and trust that exists between Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of the episodes. I think we have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Ooh, okay.
So we could
First look. Let's take.
so you can see this is a certain museum that
Yes.
players might know from the game. And I really have to talk
Museum,
about
museum,
Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and not only directing them but seeing them do
Joel,
all the
Pedro
other
Pascal
episodes.
as
They've
Joel,
thrown
Bella
themselves
Ramsey
at
as
these roles
Ellie.
for a whole year. Watching
okay.
the nuance
I
that
can
they bring
kinda
to these
see it in her.
characters,
Pedro
their
Pascal looks
relationship
great.
on and off
The
camera,
mustache,
I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game.
Pedro
And
Pascal
it really
is
feels
amazing,
like this is
by
going to
the way.
be
If you haven't seen
something
him
special.
in,
and I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation.
The unmaskable
Well,
weight
I mean, that first image that they put out, it
but with
feels
Nick
like the
Cage,
video game.
oof,
Everything that I've
so
seen,
good.
both public and other stuff,
watch
makes it feel sort of super legitimate, as you said. And
Go
that's
buy
awesome
it.
to
It's
see
unbelievable.
Joel and Ellie from the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right?
Yeah,
Serious?
that's crazy. I've never
You'll
seen the
hear about it
picture
very
of them
soon.
on set.
That's
They look
okay.
all say right now.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us
We
here.
happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Okay, come on up.
Characters, Gus? Gonna meet them all? Oh shit.
Oh, what's up, guys?
hello.
Surprise.
Troy's back again. Hello.
I know.
Alan.
Hey, hello.
Hey, good to see you.
I'm a little confused though. I
Troy's
thought maybe
little hair
Pedro
wave
Bella,
thingy. I
but
like
Troy
it. I like
Asher out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said
she's so
Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it.
shit.
And we're such fans of
old.
like
We're old.
the talent
Shit.
and the helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show, and it has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping on the wraps for now. But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys.
Kind of
when
like
you filmed
how
this stuff.
There's been so
Nathan
much stuff I
Drake
feel like
as,
so good.
on the internet. There's so much
Kind of like how
talk
Nolan
about what's
North
being
was
filmed,
on
and
the
I think
beach
that's
when
you
Nathan
guys have kept a
Drake
complete secret
as
that you
a
so you were
Tom
up
Holland-
there
Tom
and
Holland
you
and
filmed
Drake
your roles
walked up
by
to
now,
the
obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like
Except for today.
Except for the date. It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that, because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew. I have to say, when I walked out on set, to be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, I the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are
Man.
they're so perfect,
real actors,
and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good. I love the story. I love just being a part of.
I'm
this
so
world.
excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and Are these characters we know from the game that they're playing? New characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision. We're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right, let's take a look at The Last of Us Part 1.
There's been rumors up to this point. There's been rumors.
So why'd you leave Boston?
Okay, it is like that.
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
Same character models, right? So you're just gonna have that smooth 60 frames, maybe 120 at this point. 122 September, September 2nd.
I've never been this close.
Very close, very close.
It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there. Can it?
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that's good for one thing.
Maybe it's included.
Get you killed.
I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had? I get into trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
It's because you did these. These performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah,
right?
actually, we came up with a process where we could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity. And then the animators went back and
We're
studied.
seeing side by sides here just how much it has changed. That you went and you redid the models and rebuilt everything.
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art
Yeah,
director,
that's
re-art
the
directed
point,
the
yeah,
whole
it's
thing from the ground up.
three-sided,
But the great thing about these faces is that they're closer to the original
scale
performance.
area.
All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did on set than
that's
we could have
human
achieved
body
before.
shaped, yeah, exactly.
And that's just like one of the things
Wow.
we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone. Just the fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show,
frames they'll add
because
is
they're all new players for PS5 and PC,
Yeah.
we wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Amazing. Well, now you guys get to replay. I mean, when was the last time you guys played the game?
Part 1, Part 2.
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory
The Last of Us
before
Part
working
1,
on the show.
The second one's called
I was
Part 2,
just a glutton for
but the
punishment,
first
and I
one
went
was never
straight
called
from
Part
playing
1. It was never
part
called
1 straight into part 2.
But now it's
And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another
Yeah,
playthrough.
I can't. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't wait to
Oh,
go back.
we are
'cause it
totally
was-
can't
you guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
It's really, when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from
It
what
gets
it
to me
used be.
because, like,
imagine
my
that, you know,
first
think of The
thought
Last of Us
that
2
final
combat,
scene
but kind of
where, like,
that
the
back
uncle
in The Last of Us
tells her,
1.
like,
Well, it's
I
the
hope you
whole,
know
like,
how to
all the
use
new
the
animation
gun.
system, the new
Makes
AI
me
system,
think
everything we've
of the
learned on,
final
like, Uncharted
scene
4,
of
Last of
her
Us
playing
2,
the
we applied to
guitar,
this,
or
again,
not
to give that definitive version.
being
Just to give a quick
able
shout out,
to play
this
the
project is
guitar
headed
in
up by Matthew Gallant and
I
Sean
don't know
Sky.
why, but that's-
And you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on
be a good
PS5.
year, guys.
All right.
And
well,
shortly thereafter on
September
PC.
we will look forward to it. Now, Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games.
Okay.
I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save
But
it.
you do have a new project.
Do have a new project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look at The Last of Us and the entire franchise and where things are going. Very excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Devs with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including an exclusive new look at the planet of Lana. And then the Devolver Digital Showcase. Tomorrow, we've got Netflix Geeked Week, which I'll be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Games Showcase streaming, along with the Epic Games Store Showcase. And then finally, Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. You can stream them all at summergamefest.com.
Sunday.
As for me, I'll see you again in August when we are back live in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live on August 23rd. And then the Game Awards will return in December live from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. And finally, I'm excited to share that Summer Game Fest will return in June 2023 as a digital and in-person event to bring the gaming community together. Thanks for being a part of Summer Game Fest. And remember, there are more events and announcements to come. We'll see you soon.
Okay, that's pretty good. So, yeah. What I will say about that is...
Happy birthday to you.
Tim Schafer, baby.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs. What? You don't know what Day of the Devs is? Day of the Devs is the greatest and definitely the oldest independent games festival that exists. It was started over 10 years ago by Double Fine Productions and I Am 8-Bit to celebrate the best independent games out there and bring them to you, the fans. We wanted to bring developers and players together to get together, play games, and have a great time. It used to be a physical event only in San Francisco, but now it has gone digital so the whole world can enjoy it. And we're really excited this year to be part of Summer Game Fest. So sit back, relax, put on your party hats.
This thing? I'm supposed to put this on?
That's right, everybody. Put on your party hats. Everybody. Everybody. That's right. That looks good. Now we're cooking. Put on your party hat and enjoy Day of the Devs.
Very cool. Very nice.
We got a new one today. This is from a good friend Michael Frey and Rafael Munoz. Previously, Michael made a game called Kids with playable.
Cool. I think that's where we're at. Okay, cool. So, about that. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I think, I think a lot of people are still recovering from like a lot of things that's happened in the past couple of years. So it's going to give us a bit more time to kind of recover. But I also believe that we're finally hitting that hill, that top side where we're eventually going to curve over and have like easy street. Because now we've had a couple of years to develop things and take our time with it. So, well, I do believe that this Summer Games Fest was a little bit more weaker than the ones we had before. I do also believe that because of who's running it, Jeff Keighley, and because of the connections that he has and how he works with people to make this things get done, I believe that he was the one best equipped to make this happen. This was officially our E3 of 2022. Even, you know, and I think that's it. Well, okay, I'll hold on to that. These digital events, Jeff Keighley has the territory over it. The digital events, E3, you got your summer games fest, you have your winter games awards, your summer games awards. So the thing about E3 is that they've been pulling out and withholding all this for I think about 2-3 years now. They, for lack of maybe imagination or purpose or creativity, they have not been able to find a good substitute for their E3 showings. So in this time that we have all been going through this and going digital, moving towards a digital age, E3 has not been hitting the ball. So they decided to step out this year and let their thing just be their thing. Okay. And Chief Keely doing this thing for the past 3 years has been really gaining notoriety, making it happen, and we kind of assumed that it would take over, and I think it did just take over. I think that did just happen, but now my thought process is that E3, the corporation, the video game corporation, entertainment corporation, themselves, I think are playing a game of recuperation. So this wasn't amazing, but it was fun and it did the job. If, to put their thoughts to rest, I am officially okay with not watching this at a movie theater. I am perfectly content with watching it in the safety of my house. So that is fun. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Whether I will go look for those posters later or not is a different story. I don't know. Jurassic Park is good showings, but we'll get there. And yeah, so it wasn't amazing, but it did the job, and it was entertaining enough to be the internet's E3. So if E3 themselves are doing their job and recuperating and recovering from everything that has happened, and out of nowhere in 2023, everything is okay, people are open, we're totally chilling. They go, hey, we are back. We are able to open up again in Los Angeles, and we got some plans coming around. So come through. Then I do believe, go man, they have a shot of coming back. I do believe they can get the funding or something, whatever it is that they do to make it be E3, to make it happen. And maybe the reason that I didn't feel like as E3 was because Sony showed one game, but unfortunately all of the E3s I remember associate there being a Sony presentation. That is what is different. So if E3 gets their things together, they make the money, they organize their savings, they re-energize their whole system, 2023 they're ready to go. And because operations are okay and they're allowed, hey, what's up? I totally missed what. Publishes? Yoroshiku. Oh, Publishuis. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Welcome on board. We're talking about the E3 conference right now, and we're just finishing it up. And I'm in the thought process that E3, I call it E3. E3 has a chance of coming back because this was fun and it was entertaining, but it was not what E3 is. And if E3 comes around and is able to just organize everybody, this is assuming that operations are okay, everyone is safe, people are healthy, and they're allowed to do whatever they do every year to get this event going, then they could come back and be like, bam, we are E3, this is what you remember, and this is what it will be for the rest of the time, because it is in person. I could see that happening, but they have a lot of organizing to do, and have to work on that. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm excited about that. As far as everything else that happens, obviously I'm very biased, and the final reveal of The Last of Us was my favorite moment of the event, because it kind of it's like a culmination of all the technology that we have been through, and to me it's very, very exciting. I love being able to experience new technology, and I feel like in the video games industry / computer industry, that is the only way we as consumers are very close to being able to touch the newest things that are invented. So that's why it's cool, to me at least. But yeah, looking forward to it. Keely just mentioned that we will be having the December Games Awards, so that is the end of the year event. I do believe that is probably where we will be able to get to see the PlayStation VR 2 or anything that's like hardware related. Anything that's more expensive than like $300, I can see that being like a big event presentation. unless they announce a different date themselves that they want to show off this new device or hardware. I heard rumors that Xbox was supposed to do streaming apps on a TV. So if like they didn't mention that today, I assume that they would either do their own thing mentioning it or saving it for that date where it's the December awards. Because yeah, we'll see about that. But that's where I would probably put my thumb of this is where Sony intends to release the PSVR 2 or release like a price that is scary as fuck. Choo Choo Charles or release like a price date for that. So we will see. Yeah, something like that, because we've been getting games announcements of VR. We just saw that VR announcement for Resident Evil and all that. And that's going to be in VR, so that's an after 2023 date, so I can see them sneaking in a couple of headsets around that time. More than likely, I feel like they would do a state of play like around November time, and then they can introduce the system itself, and then December time, when these awards go out, they can give you a hard release date saying that it will come out either 2023 January era, or even crazier, because if they have the time to organize and do this, they can probably just release it like some day up and be like, hey, December it's out, get it before Christmas so you can everyone and their grandmothers can buy you the VR2 headset, and get it like at the same time that Resident Evil 2 or Resident Evil 4 comes out, because then people will have a incentive and something else to play with it. So that's kind of like the marketing idea that I would go for. It's all speculation, it doesn't matter, but in a perfect world you never know, right? So that's kind of where I'm at with that. And it's been fun. Like I said, it wasn't the E3 that I remember, but it's a nice little fun substitution. Did I miss work? Did I skip out of work just to do this? Yes. Is it justified? Let's call it an investment, but we'll go from there. And until then, I'm pretty interested. You know, it's fun. It's fun. I can totally see this happening. I just like any type of event because it's very fun and all that. But yeah, it is what it is. You know, we don't get many of these, and I feel like we deserve to enjoy and explore and experiment with what is coming out and having a vision of where people and developers' mindsets are at. So I really enjoy being able to do this. Glad that I was able to stream it with you guys, have a cool minute with it. Do I regret not going to IMAX? I mean, it would have been a cool minute, but I don't really see. Again, I don't really see anything but that Last of Us announcement being like, oh shit, worthy. That's pretty much where that amounts to. So I just save myself gas, and eventually I'll get that refund maybe, but we'll figure that out later. Yeah, okay. But until then, it's been good, y'all. I appreciate hanging out, and thank you. I think it's gonna be a good year at the end of this year. The little train monster. It's gonna be a good year towards the end of this year, and I think it's gonna be a great year leading towards September area, November time. And yes, of course, when that Last of Us September release date drops, we're going live, baby. It's gonna be a good time. So stick around, and I'll see you guys.